How to reject rejection. Let's talk about that. Hello and welcome to Ojesh Pokhrel. So everyone, I hope you are awesome. So yes, how to reject rejection. Rejection is the biggest thing that prevents a dream to be achieved. Everybody has ideas. Everybody wants to do something in their life. Most of us know what we are supposed to do, what is the right thing, what is the right way. But what we do is we don't act on it. Why? Because we fear we will be rejected. There are so many examples. You want to ask someone to mentor yourself and you are afraid that they will reject. You want to do something for a community and you are afraid that the whatever authority you are going to talk to will reject you. There are so many instances when we feel rejected for mundane of things. You want to ask someone for a date and you are afraid that they will reject you. So many instances. You want to ask money from your friend and you, before even asking, you think that you might be rejected and you don't ask. So today I want to break that myth of rejection first, and then I want to give you a very beautiful technique that my mentor Jack Canfield teaches. Reject rejection. It's very easy and it's very beautiful. It's powerful actually. So what is rejection? Let's see it as a fact. For example, let's talk about asking for a date. So you are this guy or girl who want to ask a guy or a girl, and you think that if you go and ask to them, they will reject you, and because of the fear of being rejected or ridiculed or being embarrassed in front of maybe how many people, or maybe embarrass yourself in front of that particular person, you don't go and ask. But if you think logically, even if she rejected, or if he rejects, or even she rejects, you are still where you were. Before being rejected, you were a person who did not have the girl or the boy. And even if she rejects, you are still the same person, you don't have nothing. So think about that. Before asking for someone to mentor yourself, you are not being mentored by anybody. So even if they reject you, are still at the same place. You have not failed. You are not going below wherever you are right now. So think about that. Rejection is nothing. Rejection is just that you tried something and it did not work out. As simple as that. As simple as that. Think about that. You want to do something for somebody, or you want to ask money. Okay, let's talk about that then. You want to ask money. You don't have a particular amount of money. And you want to ask your friend, and you think that they will reject you and you don't ask. But even if they reject, you are still the person who does not have the money. So actually you are not failing. Think about that first, because that is the biggest fear that we think that being rejected means we do not deserve that. We give a very bullshit meaning to those things. It means just that it did not work out. It's a feedback. Now change the approach, change the person, change somebody else, or change the meaning you give to the condition. So how do you reject rejection? There is a very beautiful formula that my mentor Jack Canfield, as I told you, teaches. And he says, when somebody says no, you say next. Yes, you go and ask someone to mentor yourself, and he or she rejects, and you go to a next person. Next. No, I can't mentor you, I don't have time. Next. No, I can do this. Who are you? Next. I don't know you. Next. Asking for a date. Who are you? I don't know you. Next. You look silly. Next. Don't do this to me. Next. It is easy if you think that way. It's a numbers game. Success is a numbers game. The more you keep at it, the more probability increases that you will succeed in it. If you want money from your friend, one friend rejects, there are maybe you fortunately have many other friends. Or just look for a different resource that will fund you or give you the required money. So yes, that's the formula. If somebody says no, next. No, I cannot help you, sorry, next. And next not only means next person. Next might also be asking the same person in a right way or in a different way. Asking the same person in different time, different circumstance. The people that you ask also have a life, they also have responsibility, they also have so many things to consider. You asking does not mean that they should totally focus their life upon you. Actually, in their universe, you are just a person, similar to them who is just a person in your universe. So if they reject, you must understand that they might have some bigger responsibility, they might have some bigger issue than you. So it's just a numbers game. Ask, no, go to next. Next means next person. Next, the same person in some next time. The same person, maybe same person with a different or a next approach. So think about that. And this is how you reject the rejection. You just decide, I'm not going to be rejected. Why? Because you are already someone who don't have anything. Now if you want to have something, you ask for it, and if people don't give, you are still the person who does not have that thing. So nobody can reject you. That's the point. Nobody can reject you because you already don't have anything. And like, if you know or don't know, Bob Dylan says in one of his songs, if you have nothing, you have nothing to lose. So yes, that's it. Reject rejection, friend, and like always, be awesome. I love you.